Hello, everybody, settle down. I wanted to come on here and talk about the movie Straw, starring Taraji P. Henson as Janiyah Wilkinson. She was the lady experiencing there are gonna be spoilers, the death of her child, which was the biggest plot twist of the whole movie at the end. Realizing that she experienced her whole horrific day where everything bad happened. It was all a delusion. So I want to talk about my opinion of why she experienced her day like that. Because I feel like that's the number one question of the movie. In my opinion, experiencing losing my dad personally, I think the whole point around her forgetting that her child died was about the trauma of losing someone so important like that. I think it comes with forgetting a lot of time and kind of sticking to something that is regular, like your routine every day, was easy for her. So that's what her brain did, and it was kind of like holding on to something that meant so much to you and that you would be willing to work through. She had to kind of hold on to it still for that last day. And the question I have is, was she not there when her baby died? Because the mom, on the call, the mom said that they had to take her to the hospital. So was it without the mom? And how did that work, you know? And I agree with her shooting the guy, the manager of the supermarket. It was all too much. It was. I do think she should have taken the money on the desk, but for some reason she was very focused on her own money and what she needed, but she wasn't focused on all the money sitting in front of her face when she robbed the bank, when the two guys came in and tried to take that money on the desk. She wasn't focused on that, and I think that's kind of a big point to me about who she is as a person. And I think it just talks about, yeah, there's money right in front of you that you can take. That was a mind-blowing movie. I thought it was kind of slow at some points when they kept calling each other back and forth, and I kind of wanted a setting change because I was getting kind of sleepy looking at the same colors, and but that's just an editing thing. This was a movie made by the guy who plays Medea. And the movie Tarish P. Henson, she was the girl who played the main person in Baby Boy. And I told my boyfriend, I think they should have called the movie Baby Girl because it's all about her baby girl at the end of the day. Making it for her baby girl and doing everything she can for her baby girl. I'm glad that one scene, the fake scene of her getting shot, was fake and just a illusion. But I think her mind was so concentrated on the fact that everything that could have gone wrong had gone wrong when her baby died. I don't know if she actually knew that, but I think her mind was so taken over by that in her real life every bad thing did happen. But in the end, the bad thing that really could have happened was her getting shot by all those guys and them using a bomb to enter the building, which was way over exaggerated. And I was scared for her when she walked out with the lady Nicole, the bank teller who supported her so good and trusted that she wasn't gonna do anything to harm her. But yeah, I think the only reason she survived that was because of Detective Raymond and the way she guided the whole process with all the police people. She has brains, and she did what was asked of her by Janaya, and she could understand her because she's also a woman, and she said a single mother. So I don't know why Janaya's brain thought her daughter was there the whole time. It's kind of confusing, but I don't know if it's like a hallucination kind of thing where where she's on drugs, but I mostly think it's about the process of grief and what it can do to your memory and how it can affect your routine and things like that. I don't know what else it could be. That's my opinion on the Straw movie. I don't think that a single mother should have to work 2 jobs to maintain her household. I don't care how you got in that situation with a kid and you're a single parent. I don't think you should have to work that hard to maintain your household. I think it should be a lot easier for America to figure something else out because you saw all those things she was saying on the phone call with Detective Raymond. It's hard. I don't have a baby, but I have a life I have to afford and work for. And yeah, today's my day off, and I get to go around. I just paid for some of my rent. I had to go pay for a check to pay for my rent because we're overdue on it. But there's just a lot of crisis going on right now in America that isn't being dealt with. I don't know. There might be a bunch of people for us that are doing something about how hard it is to live here, but I think they just want it to be hard to live so that you never stop going. And so people's pockets get filled. Everything is so expensive, and I really felt that whole phone call. I felt her pain, and everyone did, because we all go through that, what she's talking about. And I'm surprised Hollywood could wrap their mind around putting that out for us. It felt very connecting to the moment we're in America. And straw was really good. I'm about to go get a boba tea. I've been thinking about getting a boba tea for like a week now, so I'm pretty excited. I might go see my mom for dinner or lunch, and then go see my boyfriend for lunch. Just get my lunch paid for all around. But I hope you have a good day. If you haven't watched a Straw movie, why are you watching this? Enjoy your time. I'm gonna try to be creative today. I have a painting to work on, and I'm making a new little book, and it's gonna be a fruit book. So maybe I'll show you sometime if you're interested. Just comment something, okay?